Alright, Daniel, we're headed down to California. We're going to go check out the 2011 CrossFit Games, see some exciting events, see a lot of awesome competition. So, Daniel, what are your predictions for the CrossFit Games this year?
For the 2011 CrossFit Games, we should be expecting a whole bunch of excitement. 2010 last year just set the stage for an incredible growth that we just basically don't know what it could turn into anymore. I mean, CrossFit, it's the sport of fitness, right? Get ready for the unknown and unknowable. Well, last year, they sure as hell showed us that you have to be ready for everything, not resembling anything from the 2009 CrossFit Games. No longer are we getting ready for our single modalities, our 1-rep maxes, our big runs, or anything like that. Instead, this is more of putting the skill work together with our strengths. So, I mean, who knows? It's going to be an exciting event for sure, though.
So who do you think is going to take home the gold? Be standing on the podium this year?
Standing on the podium, there's way too many incredible athletes to be able to single it down to 1, 2, or 3 names. It really comes down to what type of events come up. Are they going to be kind of biased towards a heavier loading? Are they going to be more skill work? Are there going to be some new things thrown in there? Could we possibly see some swimming? We did see one of those workouts thrown in the main site. You never know. Will there be any handstand walks? That's something that I think they have been hinting to with a couple of workouts in there. Could they transition from the muscle ups to the handstand push-ups? That's going to be a big challenge for a lot of people if they're not ready for it. It's really anybody's game. I think Rich Fronin Jr., we didn't really get to see much from him at the regionals because he competed with his affiliate team. But I think it's a pretty fair bet that he's going to be on the podium, whether he's in first, second, or third. We don't know. Last year he had the chance of being in first place, but a little bit of lack of practice with some ropes kind of held him back a bit. But, you know, that's what it's all about. You never know what's going to happen. We also have a returning favorites. You know, Chris Spieler got third place at the games. Could this be his year? If we have some skill sets thrown in there that could work his way, you never know. We didn't get to see him compete at all yet, so could he be hiding some new results that he's been working on? That's something that we'll have to see. We also have Matt Chan put up some big numbers for his team. Same time, didn't get to see him compete as an individual, only part of his team, so we only got to see him compete about halfway through. There's a lot of hype with Dan Bailey and Josh Bridges, the number 1 and number 2 spots from the Open. Both of them setting world records at the regionals, showing that they had some kinks in their armor, though, with some of their performances. Will Josh Bridges be able to handle the heavier loading, which we are going to see? We don't know. Then we also have our returning champions, Graham Holborn, Jason Khalipa, Miko Salo. All of them phenomenal athletes. We didn't get to see Graham Holborn or Miko Salo compete in the regional either. There's a lot of these people that we haven't seen how they can perform, you know. They all did the Open, but we don't know how hard they tried on the Open. Khalipa, though, dominating his region. He's showing that he's ready to compete again and is hungry for it. Then we also have a whole nother crew of athletes going through. We have Tommy Hackenbrook, who had a relatively poor performance on his first event, then clawed his way up to the top, climbing the ladder, still making it to the qualifier. Ben Smith, one of the youngest kids at the games. You never know what to expect from him. Rob Orlando coming out extremely strong on his first 2 days, then having a bit of a fumble on the second day and making his way back up through the third day. Will he be ready for the games? Will he be able to recover throughout the event? That we don't know. Then we also have all these newcomers like Daniel Tyminski. Promising kid, you know. We also have Nathaniel Schrader. He almost qualified last year. This time qualifying, we don't know. As well as Austin Maliolo, who had a very, very strong performance in the Northeast Regional. One of the hardest regionals to qualify in, arguably. So, I mean, it's going to be an exciting competition, to say the least.
Thanks a lot, Daniel.